Blah.
Hey there everybody, and welcome to my zero budget show called How to Husbro, the show where I teach you how to be such a good husbro that you can nail yourself a $1 billion sugar daddy. Not that you want a sugar daddy or need a sugar daddy, it's just that you could get a sugar daddy if you wanted to because you're what? That's right, sickening. So Andrés has a cold today. He's not feeling well. So I figured today's episode would be how to give a facial.
Ready.
Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is if you have a puppy, go ahead and put that puppy in your husband's lap. Try not to squish his balls. The next thing you're going to want to do is, since facializing is quite messy work, you're going to want to take your shirt off. Always make sure that your subject is properly relaxed. I recommend just blowing on their face like this. You feel properly relaxed?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so what you do is you take facial goop and you take the lid off of it and you apply it to the face. This is a turmeric and cranberry seed energizing radiance mask from Kiehl's. Someone told me that this is what Beyonce uses on her butt, so I figured this is the nicest material we're going to get on our zero budget. So when you're getting started, you can do pretty much any pattern you want since you're going to coat the whole face with your messy facializing goop. I recommend doing a little war paint situation and then taking some pictures.
Do I look ferocious?
You look so ferocious, friend. If you can, do everything in your power to keep this from getting in your husband's hair. Nobody likes getting facial stuff in their hair. Am I right? This is one of those drying masks that really takes all of the impurities out of the face. So what you really want to make sure to do is get that cream way into all the nooks and the crannies, like the little spot, like the little cleft above the lip. Make sure you really get in there into that butt chin. If your husband has a butt chin, I highly recommend a husband with a butt chin. You make sure that you're not missing out on any of those little spots that, you know, the beauty bloggers will be talking about later if you miss.
Can you do my butt chin a little longer?
Yeah, I'll do your butt chin some more. In case you're wondering how Andrés got sick, it rained here for the first time this season in LA, and we ended up going surfing because we're in Huntington Beach and there were waves. The first rule of thumb with surfing in Los Angeles is that you're not supposed to surf after rain, but the waves were good and we decided to do it, and now Andrés is sick. Poor buddy. Poor buddy. There we go. Gotta make your hair look nice for camera. Alright, I'll be right back. You stay there. This particular mask takes about 15 to 20 minutes to dry, so you want to let your husband just sit there and hang out. Maybe give him a nice massage while he's waiting for the mask to dry. That's the difference between a good husbro and a husbusty.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you like that?
Oh,
Feels good?
yeah.
And you want it harder?
Harder.
Nice. If you're unfamiliar with the concept of massage, what you do is you find the various muscle groups and you massage them. Ideally, you're going to want to move along the course of the muscles and apply pressure where there's tension and knots and let them breathe into it as to help them relieve the tension on their own. It's essentially the same concept as getting someone to be more comfortable with bottoming, but with other muscles on their body. It's important that you don't half-ass your massage, because people who half-ass their massages are weak and don't deserve husbros. And if you're a husbro that doesn't reciprocate, you better be a sugar daddy, also known as a husband. We're gonna go ahead and let this dry and then wash it off. We'll see you next week when we do facials part 2, the gooey kind.